Greetings, Keishlings. Keisha Prime here with my live reaction of Chapter 1 of Mashle, Magic and Muscle, which I'll probably just call it Mashle just for simplicity's sake. This series came at high recommendation of two members of the One Punch Man podcast, Zoning and Looks Like It's Matt. They basically compared it to like combining One Punch Man, My Hero Academia meets Harry Potter. And two of those I already cover on the channel, and I just watched with a friend basically all of the, well, not basically, I did, all of the Harry Potter movies, including the Fantastic Beasts movies. Um, and that was within the last week. So I guess this is probably up my alley, wouldn't you say? I mean, perfect timing in a way. And I have like little knowledge on this series. I've like seen this character, like the guy who's lifting the dumbbell, which it's looking pretty heavy. I'd say that's at least 70 pounds, but I'm not good with these things. There's two other characters. There's like a Dumbledore old wizard character and a female character. She might be like Hermione, so is this supposed to be Harry? I don't know. They also have like these little lines coming off their eye. Weird. I thought it was only this main character. I've seen him like more predominantly like when Viz updates and stuff, and then I'd see it, updating him. It just didn't catch my eye. I didn't know it involved magic. Yeah. So that's a thing. But let's get into it, shall we? Okay, first impression of this, magical kingdom, I guess you could say. Reminds me a lot of Black Clover's capital. Yeah, I guess a lot of fantasy series goes with like this, like tiered castle capital kind of look. Anyway, this is the magic realm. Okay, it looks nice. I like fantasy setups like this. All who reside in this world can use magic at will. Thus, magic has become a natural part of everyone's daily lives. Okay, this is very much like Black Clover. How much of this overlaps? A gift believed to have been bestowed by God. Yeah, they're just kind of like levitating books, flying on a broom. I don't know what the hell these two are doing here. Some kind of rite of passage weird thing, and then just gold. So I assume alchemy. Its importance is as great as that one's level of mastery even determines one's social status. But deep within a certain forest. Okay, there's a literal dragon. Okay. And some kind of deer thing. What the... Okay, well that explains the... Hey, it's our main guy then. Okay. Also, he does not have the scar on his eye, so... Does that... What does the scar mean if they all have it? But he doesn't have it right now. And also, he is pumping iron like a machine. And I mean, that has to be several hundred pounds on each side. This dude is... He might be like Saitama. Maybe that's why that was in the comparison. Okay. And there's the full-on title. Chapter 1. Mash Vanded in the Body of the Gods. Wait, is that his name? Mash? Okay, but then where's the Mashle part come from? I don't get that. There is one who stands in opposition to the world's rules. Okay, he stopped, he's snacking. The deer is just like, I've seen some weird shit. It's like, you see this dude's strength? Nothing like a cream puff after pumping iron. That is not a good carbo load, though, is it? I know nothing about bodybuilding, so. Why does this look like Hagrid's hut? Oh, there's even an old dude in there. My name is Rigro Vanded. I'm a chic and elegant 75-year-old who lives alone with his son. how old is the other dude? How old is Mash if his father is 75 years old? Or did he just have children that late in life? They say that, like, after about the age of 35, that I know this is going to get weird, the sperm mutates, and then it can cause more birth defects as time goes on. The longer you wait to have children, yeah, having an older father definitely doesn't help things for the development of the child. So maybe that explains the whole thing of why he's so powerful or whatever. It was positive defects. Anyway, excuse me. When you get to my age, very little bothers you. Naturally, over the years, I've acquired a number of healthy ways to combat stress. He's just sipping his tea, and he's got a mark on his eye. Okay. The door is... What the hell's going on with the door? There's like rattling, and then it's just silence. And Mash ripped the door off the hinges. It's like, ah! Yeah, the stress is not... The relief is not from this boy. Oh, hey, Pops. I'm back. All you had to do was open the door, not rip it off its hinges. I couldn't remember if I was supposed to pull or push. You live here. How could you? So I just kind of forced it. You mean broke it? Sorry, Pops. I'll fix it. No, that's okay. He's always so, amenable after he screws up. As long as you understand what you did and don't do it again. He's trying to fix it by shoving it the wrong way. He's got it horizontal, trying to move into a vertical hole. He's not a smart person, is he? Now I'm starting to be scared. And go, rah! Just reusing that, huh? Interesting. You need to turn it a little. Weird, it won't go back in. His face is very Saitama. Except he has hair. You've got it positioned wrong. What was that? Quit with the pounding, would you? Spit on the founding. No! Oh, he's done broke the door now. Yep, it's broken in 3 pieces. Whoops. Sorry, Pops. Yeah. He doesn't mean to do any harm, and he's so amenable. Forget about it. Forget about that for now. What about today's training routine? Done and done. But there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Why do you have me do nothing but work out? Is he a kid that doesn't have magic? I feel like he's a kid that doesn't have magic. So it's like, just like Asta, it's like, if I don't have magic, I'll just build up these. You know? And it's like, I'll beat your magic with my muscle. Because you're not like other people. Seems you can't use magic. I called it. Let's see. Magic, this is the least I can do for you. That's a story for another time. He's just kind of puzzled by that. Anyway, I'm heading out. I know I've told you this countless times before, but you must never venture out into the city. Never to the city. Why? It's always the city. It's like, it's never, don't go into the evil forests. Or, Dead Man's Canyon, don't go there. It's like always, never into the city. I won't. You're a good son, Mash. So admirable. That's the word of the day, people. I'll return to... Also, I think I've been pronouncing it wrong this whole time. I call it something different every time. Anyway, I can't read, folks. But anyway. He's looking at a paper. What? It says Goblin Cream Puffs. Special menu, starting now, today only. Oh, no. Is that where the old man was going? He going into the sea to buy cream puffs? Sorry, Pops, but I can't ignore the call of an empty stomach. Oh, okay, so this is unrelated. He pulled that out of his pocket or something, I'm guessing. As like, I'm going to town. I'm getting me some puffs. Okay, this is Diagon Alley. This is straight up Diagon Alley. The Harry Potter is hitting hard, folks. Anyway, so he's walking through town. He's got like a hood on. It's been a while since I've come here. I swear, like the what, and it became more evident like from the second movie and book onward in Harry Potter that like wizards and witches, I think, use too much magic. Like, they use magic for, like, literally everything. It's like, how do they have problems in life ever? I mean, you could literally blow your house up every day while doing, dangerous spells and stuff. Or cause massive damage, and then you could just, like, repair! And then it just reassembles itself. And, like, you can do that with essentially anything. And like there's ways to extend your life and just be healthier, and like you never have to live heavy things, and you can clean stuff or have it clean itself essentially. It's like there's just too much magic in the magical world, because these people are like literally just using their magic to do the most mundane things. Like cooking, cooking I could maybe understand, especially if you have to serve a lot of people and that's a restaurant and everything. But then you got this dude who's just serving 4 drinks, and he seems to just be filling them with magic. It's a wonder he doesn't just, like, destroy the glasses and then just poof another one into existence. But anyway, then you've got one... What is he doing? There's, like, brushes in... Oh, is a shoe shiner. Another thing. Scrooge McDuck would not approve. Couldn't you just do all this stuff by hand? See, he's the same way. I'll take 7 of the special. Sure thing. Oh god, he's been bending the coins. Also, he has a mark, but it's on his chin. Whoops, guess I crushed them in my excitement. He's also very subdued like Saitama. So he's strong like Saitama. He has no magic like Asta, but he's also subdued like Saitama. So this is interesting. But coins don't usually bend when you squeeze them. Sorry, let me fix that. And he's trying to... Did he say fix? And he's unbending it. He's probably going to snap the thing in half, isn't he? Well, he snapped it back into place. Does this work? What? He just... Whoa. That's seriously freaky. He's like, eek! I mean, that's awesome. Like, that's not the weirdest thing he could have done to show off his strength. Anyway. Let's see. Thanks for waiting. Thank you very much. Oh, people just apparently have, like, lines various places. Like, you've got this one witch, she's got it coming off her eye. Then you got this other dude, it's like a scar across the nose. So, interesting. And apparently they either saw his demonstration or they just know him from previous visits to town. Because they're all kind of like, it's like a ghost town in like silence. And it's like everyone's just kind of avoiding him and watching. Sir, don't you have a... Have a what? This guy has like freaking 2 lines coming off his face. Police station. This year's divine visionary is Rain Ames. I think that's how you would say. Ames, yes. A second-year student at Easton Magic Academy. Okay, and then there's just a bunch of gobbledygook, runic-looking language that I cannot read. And he's having his picture taken. Is the picture in motion? It probably is. And then that's just more Harry Potter. Let's see here. This title is awarded to the students who demonstrate the highest degree of excellence over the course of the year. In addition to being elevated to a rank of nobility, recipients of the title are also gifted a grant of 1 billion loaned, or lawned. I think it's lawned. Furthermore, are also expected to, for the country's future, must feel good having all that talent. And this dude's like Smoker from One Piece. Then they're poor slobs like me. Well, you seem to be doing alright, but you kind of brutalized this dude in the back. You're part of the police, right? You know, this kind of speaks a little true to things we're not supposed to talk about on YouTube. About recent events and such. Struck living dull lives. Please, forgive me already, so I swiped a little something for myself. It's no big deal. This dude has like a line that comes from here and then it goes like that. You out of your damn mind? It's no thanks to your petty crimes that I got more work to do. You're gonna live like that until you learn to never cause me trouble again. Oh God, I don't like this guy. Okay, he's getting a little ring on a regular, like, well, it's not regular. It looks like a regular phone, but it's like real old style. So, like, how much technologically wise are these people? Like, how far along are they? What is it? I'm busy. Ellipses. Yeah, some brat without a mark showed up in the city. Oh, they call them marks. Okay. Wonder what everyone was all riled up about back there. Anyway, I'm glad I came. It was worth it for the goblin cream puffs. So he's just happily eating his snack as he's going through the town. He bumped into something so yummy. Squish. Whoop. Oh, sorry. He just has it all over his face. And we got another police officer. Hey. Can't you see there's an officer working here? I'm a proud member of the Magic Police, here to protect ordinary folks. Like you, don't you know? Don't you know? And you're just... What is that in his hand? Is he a drunk? I feel like this dude's a drunk. And don't I get... and don't... yeah. And do I get any thanks? No. I'm going to give him a Minnesota accent. My only rewards is lousy bottom barrel pay. Maybe I ought to take all my stress out on you, huh, kid? I don't think you want to. He'll send you to the moon. Would you like a cream puff? You seem like you could use it. This brat's treating me like some charity case. Glop. And it's already been chewed. I think part of that is because it, like, he bumped into you, maybe? Because that's not where his mouth would have lined up. You got some nerve, bratty little punk. Picking a fight with an officer, don't you know? I'm the law of the land, of this land. And what about my uniform, punk? Huh? Why are you banging? No, wait, that's not his fist, is it? That's Mash. Okay, Mash just ripped his uniform off. Don't worry, I'll clean it. Just give it to me. Is that what's going to happen? I'm sorry about your clothes. I'll wash them. I was right! Except he ripped them to pieces. What? Does this boy not have common sense? I don't think he does. So, I guess magic and common sense are just tethered one and the same, right? I'll wash and return them to you. What? Wash? Return? You just destroyed them? What's the problem, Terry? It's this kid, Brad. Oh, so that's the name. Brad Coleman is his name. A kid's got you squirming or squealing like this? Or like that? Is that him? The unmarked brat from the report? Is he seriously stuffing his face with cream puffs at a time like this? Yes, he is, and I love him for it. Please excuse me, my son. Okay, so his dad is like... So his dad went to the city. Gotcha. and he must have heard the disturbance and it's like, oh God, please don't let it be MASH. God damn it, it was MASH. And it's like, running away. I wonder if he's actually pretty powerful, like physically too, and like maybe that's also genetics. Because like a 75-year-old man running at this speed and while carrying who I would assume is at least 170 pounds of pure muscle, that's quite a feat, you know? This will be a bit of a hassle. But I can't miss my one chance to hit it big. Okay, so, what was his name again? Brad? Yeah, it's Brad. I was going to call him Cole, but it wasn't Cole, it's Brad, because I've already forgotten his name. Okay, Smoker. Okay, back at Hagrid's hut. How many times have I told you, do not go to the city on your own? I'm really sorry. Did you hit him in the face? Or is that just sad lines as he's slumping? It won't happen again. It'll happen again, like everything else. He's really broken up about it. It's clear he regrets his actions. I can't stay mad at him. Who is his mother? Is she a young thing or what? Or maybe he's really a lot older than we think he is. I don't know. Well, that's good, I suppose. Just to be more careful next time, all right? As punishment, you'll repeat this morning's training regiment. Okay. By the way, the rest of these cream puffs are for you. Oh, thank you. And he's like, slam! And I think his dad's like, God damn it, he's a good boy, but he has no common sense, no magic. He's so obedient. He's just like deer in the headlights. He's so obedient, my boy. I expect he's a teenager. Goddamn, man. You were 60 when you had him? Usually that's only a thing in Hollywood or other weird scenarios, but usually it's not a common thing, you know? I expected his teenage years to be rife with arguments and mood swings and rebellious streaks, but he's so amendable that I feel like I'm getting off easy. Yeah, I was never a rebellious teenager either. Like, I was a boring person, as I probably am now, to some. So, yeah, you got off easy, just like my parents did. He's reached the age where he'll want to leave the house. I've concealed him here, away from the city, thinking it was for his sake. But now the magic police have caught wind of him. I must act quickly. Is it illegal to, like, have no magic? Because I'm starting to get that. And the cops just fucking arrived, and it's like, hey, we followed you, ass. We tracked you. Hey, geezer. Where'd you hide that brat of yours? This is bad. Oh, Lord, that is... What the hell is he doing with his feet? Is he like, holding... Is he, like, have his arms crossed and he's just supporting the bar on his arms like that? Not even gripping it? While he's doing... I don't know what kind of weird dance with his feet. And the squirrel is like, I can't even hold my nut, y'all. It's like, what the fuck did I just see? You know? He is a scrawny little thing. You'd expect him to have more definition. I mean, it could be that because that's a smaller panel. 5 minutes is all I need when I put my mind to it. You mean he did the whole fucking regimen in 5 minutes? Wait. So that's why he's so quick, because he's just so powerful that he can do, like, what his dad surely knows how powerful he is. So, like, you need to up the regimen if this is the case. Time to head home for more cream puffs. I love his love of cream puffs. C stands? Oh, C stands for creamy cream puffs. R stands for, push or pull, I forgot again. God damn it, boy. Guess it doesn't matter. It will matter. Who's singing? Is it him? Yeah, I think it is. Okay, I can see the talk bubble now. The little arrow on it. You knew we'd come for the kid. That's why you hit him. Once the dawn of record history, or since the dawn, I can't read, folks. Since the dawn of recorded history, magic has kept our world flourishing. Do you know why? It's because we expel the lowest of the low, those who cannot use magic, from the gene pool. Aw, that's... Goddamn, you're fucking magical noosing his ass up into the air. What the fuck? It sounds harsh, but they're sacrifices for the good of society. You dirty Voldemort, pure blood loving ass. The whole society, I guess, is this way. Really, they weren't born with what it takes to survive anyway, or should I say, they never should have been born. And our poor Mash is hearing this. I don't know what you're talking about. And he just slams him to the floor. This is another freaking callback of recent events with another 75-year-old man in the police. And I'm fucking YouTube, I wish you would let us talk about it a little bit more openly. But anyway, sheltering the unmarked is a serious offense, old man. Do yourself a favor and hand the kid over to us. I refuse. Oh God, did he got like uppercut with magic? Tell us. Listen, just play nice and we'll let you off easy. Never. I'll never tell. Why are you so bad at this? I'm sorry. What? What the fuck is going on? Is this... whose flashback is this? There's a child there. We won't need a failure like you, like you besmirching our bloodline. Wait, is that... I've already forgotten his name. It was such a weird name. It's the old man, isn't it? It's when he was a kid. So he had, like, next to no magical power, right? So then, innately, like, depending on who he married, I guess, if she didn't have a whole lot of it, I guess that would make sense that their son wouldn't have any power. But, like, a little would have been better than none, right? You can't even do something as simple as this. You're worthless, and you're a piece of garbage, Granddad. I was born. I'm sorry. A failure. You're fired. You'll never work again. As I grew older, I encountered failure after failure. This is why he was living in the woods. How can you even stand to be alive? If I were you, I would have killed myself. God damn you monsters! I was unwanted. I considered taking my life. And he looks fairly old, like in his 50s, I would say at this point. When he's about to literally commit suicide off of a roof. Is this when he met his lady? Wait. Is that a baby in a bundle? Wah, wah. So he was just given MASH. Wah, wah. This baby doesn't have a mark. I'm still questioning, like, where does the mark come from? Apparently you have it at birth. But, like, if MASH doesn't have any magic power, and that's a sign of it, how does he have it on the cover? I'm confused. I assume this will make more sense later. You're just like me. Goo, goo. For the first time in my life. Gaga, ga. Someone needed me. Aw. I made a promise that day. Spit it out already, old man. Even if we weren't tied by blood. Even if the whole world rejected us. I would always be a father to that boy. Run, MASH! You stubborn old fool. Hey, that Brad's got to be close by. Find him. Go on, Mash. Get out of here. Please let my words reach him. Pipe down, will you? Did they just magic punch him in the back of the head? He's glaring. All that matters is that you survive. Run away! My one and only. Last chance, old man, before I make you really regret this. Mash is about to mash you all into the ground. Fucking yay! He's bashing through the wall. I nearly knocked this thing out. He's like mashed through the wall. He's got the guy by the head, and he's just further pushing him. That dude didn't stand a chance. And then Brad's over here like, what? What the hell just happened? Hey, punk, I haven't forgotten what you are. Oh, wait, that's Mr. God damn it, how do I do the voice now? Is it? Can't do the voice, whatever, fuck it. Hey, punk, I haven't forgotten what you did. You ripped his uniform again? Okay. 2 uniforms in the same day. Now you get... Is he being slapped? Also, he looks like a big fat baby man in these side panels here. He's just kind of slap, 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 slap. And he's just a... Oh, wait, he's still slapping him. Okay. Why? Why didn't you run, Mash? Because we're family. Oh, you're all I've got. Sorry for being stubborn, Pops. But since I'm here, I might as well send you guys to hell. Oh, shit. Oh, you nearly choked Pops. You slapped him around a bit. Yeah, it's time for me to show you what I train every day for. You know? What a joke. You think you can take me down without magic? Dude, he's like beat the shit out of 2 of the other guys. Be it they're probably weaker than you are, Brad, but he made like nothing, and he's not sweating, so he didn't exert himself either. What an idiot. Brad used to be one of the Bureau of Magic Security Force. Then how did he get demoted to this? God, he sucks. He must have done something bad. Even regular mages can't hold a candle to him. This magicless chump doesn't stand a chance. He was literally slapping you in the face and you could do jack shit. Okay, they're staring down. He's pulled out his wand. I'll end this before you can count to 3. 1, 2, punch is what I'm expecting. Oh, he's got quite the magical aura. No compass. Okay. That's the spell he used to drive off the dragon back in his Bureau magic days. I can't believe I'm seeing it with my own eyes. The dragon must have been shit. You just get that weak shit out of my face, says Mash. Ooh, tiny face on big face body. You know, or normal size, but I don't know what I'm saying. It's regular stuff. Anyway, so this is about what I was expecting when I realized how strong he was. So yeah, so I imagine probably it'll be a little while before magic really like it might be able to knock him away, I'm guessing, for a bit. Like if you hit him good enough, like it'll knock him over, but it won't necessarily harm him. And like he can probably punch shit back and, you know, knock it away like he's just shown. But I imagine it probably won't be... It'll probably be a little ways into the series before we might see him actually getting hurt by magic. And, yeah. Also, I'm starting to wonder what Mash is like if he got, like, magically enchanted with, like, a strength spell or something. Huh? That was the spell I used to run off the dragon, right? The same, exactly the same one. The dragon spell? Yeah? These stupid... You're repeating yourself worse than I do. There's no way he deflected that. You put up a good fight, kid. Let's see you stop this. What is it this time? Magic energy's pouring out. He gonna destroy the whole forest. Brad, wait. Now compass, Digoras, or Diagoras. And just like, nope, get that shit out of here. Again with the tiny face. Yeah, Mash is nobody to mess with. Grr. Damn it, so now he's just rapid firing these things and he's playing volleyball with them. He's like, ha-ba-ba. Excuse me. This is this guy. Using his knees to reduce its momentum. Now he's juggling. He's fucking juggling these. Okay. And using to show off his sweet dribblings. He's basketball now. He's making a fool of me. These faces are hitting quite hard. Let's see here, Pops. I'm gonna borrow your wand. Wait, can he actually use magic? What the fuck? The hell? I thought he couldn't use magic. Not that it matters. Your everyday mage could never lay a scratch on me. Dude, he's knocking your shit around like it's a fly. Brad, you were... I dare say magic and common sense might not be linked after all. Because you have magic, obviously, but you have no fucking common sense to the shit you're seeing right in front of your damn eyes. This dude makes the dragon look like a pissant. And you're still like, no, he can't do anything to me because I was part of the magic defense force or whatever it's called. You know. Also, there's like, I guess he's putting up some kind of like shield. Like ritualistic circle, it looks like. What are you going to do with that? He's going to throw the damn thing, isn't he? What does that say? Flitwick? He threw the damn thing. He just threw the wand. It went right through the magic circle. And grazed him, actually. I think it ripped through his ear. Take that, Brad, you fuck. And then embedded in the wall. That's a high quality wand if I'd ever do say so myself. Huh? What was that? Oh, it cut the side of his face, not his ear. It really should have sliced his ear through. I've never seen anyone use a magic wand like that before. He's kind of just collapsed to the floor. He's like, this is not your ordinary day I'm having. Threaten my family again, and I'll kill you. I mean, you could have easily have killed him right then. His training was only meant to teach him self-defense. How is this even physically possible? I'm guessing that because... And this is Pops saying this. I'm thinking that part of it is because he has some interesting lineage. That's just what I'm expecting. Like, maybe he's only part human, and he's like, you know, because it's a fantasy magic world, there might be, like, giants and everything. Like, maybe he, like, has, like, he's a half giant or something, and he, like, has all the strength of a giant, but, like, the form of a human. You know, he's not like Hagrid, who's just an abnormally large human kind of deal. But not, like, full-on giant, obviously, because he's only a half. So, I'm thinking he might just be a hybrid of something and a human. And, like, he just gained all the benefits of the other species, but he looks human. That's my going theory right now. Either way, we're done for. Even if they leave, more will come until... That was good. Let's make a deal, Mushroom Head. Just because he has a bulk head doesn't mean he's a mushroom head. Do what I say and I'll let you and the old geezer slide. What's the deal? You see, we're a very religious country. Once every year, a single exceptional student is revered as one of God's chosen. They call him the Divine Visionary. Oh, so that's what that was. Okay. This is more like when at the second page, I think it was, or it might have been the first page. We saw, like, you know, them doing different things with magic, like levitating the books, flying on a broomstick. But then there was that thing where it looks like a guy in a cloak, and then someone was kneeling. That was the visionary thing. The what is it called? The divine visionary. My bad. All you need to do is enroll in magic school. Think about it. If you're selected, they'll make you one of God's chosen. In other words, that was weird of saying that. In other words, society's got no choice but to accept you. I just want the cash and prestige that come with the title. What? Which is why I'll back you up. You expect us to trust someone who tried to kill us? Besides, that plan is absurd. Don't listen to him, Mash. I can see why you might be skeptical, but if you refuse my offer, we'll never stop hunting you. And when I've got my sights set on you, the whole frickin' country does too. You're tough, kid, so maybe you can take it, but what about your old man? Watching him around the clock without a moment's rest? Never able to set foot in a city again? Well, the choice is yours. I mean, he makes a good point. Will you spend your life being hunted like a dog, or seize this chance to turn society on its head? You've got a deal. And he's just like, you got a deal. Have you lost your mind? It's called magic school. I'll be alright, Pops. I'm chock full of motivation. Motivation isn't the issue here. Besides, I want us to be able to live in peace. Aw, he's such a good boy. You're such a good boy. He's literally said what I just said. God. If this world won't allow that. Or, what? If this world won't allow that, and then there's a double spread, then I've got no choice but to crush it with my fist. And we're seeing like this big old castle. Is that the school? There's like a dungeon looking? No, that's probably not a dungeon. That's probably just part of the school. It like leads up, there's like a waterway that leads up to like a dock, and then there's some staircases that lead up into like a cave, and then there's the school, and there's like magic shit coming out the top. There's a clock tower because, of course, say hello to Hogwarts, you know? And that was the end of the chapter. Interesting. So he'll basically like... So he's saying like if... Let me go back just to be certain. If this world won't allow that, so basically if he, you know, I guess becomes the divine visionary, but then the world still won't accept him, he's like, okay, I gave you guys a chance. It's time to break this world. I am world-breaking, world-smashing Hulk. So, do not mess with me or Pops, or otherwise, I will destroy you and make you all dust. And so that's an interesting way to start this. But, yeah. Overall, I'm kind of liking this. I imagine it's only going to get better once he gets enrolled into the schools. So, magical muscle, here we come. But, to be honest, probably would have made a bit more sense, name-wise. But then again, you know. But I still don't get the Lee part. Like, the Mashle. It's almost like the author like came up with a weird way of saying muscle, but it like mashed, and then is it supposed to be mash and muscle? Also, his name I guess makes more sense because he can like smash you, mash you. Yeah, so I guess that makes more sense, but it's still a weird name to give a kid. But then again, I guess anime and manga, when did they not, you know, there's always at least one weird name in the bunch, am I right? You know, so... Overall, this is interesting. I overall will probably just keep reading this, and like I said before, I'll do that in my own time and probably start live reacting if I'm still interested enough in the series. Come the next chapter, which I believe should be chapter 19. Yeah. Overall, the characters are alright. I mean, the police are just total garbage. I don't care for them. And I'm glad that MASH doesn't either. But I mean, they don't give you much to like about them. Like, it would have been great if Brad was, like the good guy, and he was like, I've got reports of this dude, and it's like, okay, I'll go check it out. And it's like, he sees them, like, messing up the other cops or something back at home, back at Hagrid's hut. And then, like, he's like, huh, this kid ain't got no magic. Yet he's beating wizards like they're nothing. This is interesting. I kind of support this kid. And like, he has like a different kind of motive than just money and fame. Like, he just like, hey, I'll help you get into magic school, and then like, we'll see what you can do. And like, hell, maybe you can change this, world. Because like, the fact that, people that are magic are just kind of like exiled or killed or sold as slaves, or God knows what they do to those poor folks. Which then I'm guessing is probably what happened to Mash's parents. Like, they might have not been, magically or not enhanced, but like, they just didn't have magic. And like, he was born with no magic, and they were like trying to keep him safe, but then like, maybe the cops got, on their heels, and then they saw this guy who, I forget his name, something grow, the old man, Pops, and like, they knew he had magic. They probably didn't know he was about to commit suicide, but then they probably just, was like, he'll be better off with him. It was like, there you go, my little Mash. It's like, be safe and live a happy life. And then, they flee, and then eventually they're either captured, killed, exiled, something. That's what I'm suspecting happened. I could be totally wrong about that, and it's like, maybe they're magical folks, and they were like, we don't really care for the kid. Society says they're bad if they ain't got no magic, so it's like, let's just ditch him on somebody's doorstep. Except it's kind of weird that it was on, a rooftop. So that's why I'm thinking it might have been the other scenario, but maybe could have played out that same way. I don't know. Maybe they just dropped him off as they flew by on a broomstick or something. I don't know. But yeah, but that's just kind of my preliminary thoughts right now. We'll see how things go. I may bring up some highlights when and if I do reactions to this on a weekly basis once I get caught up. But I thought this would be a nice way to introduce myself to the series, and see what it's like, see if I even like it, all that good stuff. And I may do this more in the future, so like, let me know if there's like any series out there that you want me to like check out, see if I even want to read them or whatever. I may not always do a reaction series to them, but it could be a fun little side project. But yeah, anyway, let me know your thoughts and opinions on Mashle, Magic and Muscle. If you're reading this for the first time like I am, or if you're just intrigued by a newcomer's opinion, all that good stuff. But yeah, let me know anything I missed, misunderstood. Please let me know that down below. Check out my other content, see what you like, suggest things for the future. Links down below for all of my social medias so that you can contact me or keep up with my content so that you're always in the loop. I stream on Twitch where I do gaming and stuff, and I'll tweet it out when I go live. Part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel, so go check that out. And as always, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, Quiche-lings, muscle and magic!